Welcome everybody, thanks for clicking on the video. And yes, I'm going to start saying welcome before every video. I just didn't like when I started videos, but I just started talking. It just didn't feel right. Maybe it's a Midwestern thing. So welcome. In today's video, I want to talk about the Anthem demo, or demos if you will. But not in the sense of whether they were good or whether they were bad, but from the perspective that they were really going and really did become a no-win scenario for Anthem or BioWare. Hence my reference to the Kobayashi Maru that I put in the thumbnail, right? If you're a Star Trek fan, even if you're not really, seriously, everybody should know about the Kobayashi Maru. And it doesn't matter if these demos would have been flawless in their performance and showcased the game in a brilliant light, which they did not do, but it wouldn't matter. It was not going to change people's perspective. It was not going to increase sales. For the most part, what you wound up with was that people who loved the game and had bought it or were going to buy it and are going to play it at launch, were still going to buy it and play it at launch. Just what they're going to do. And for the most part, people who were on the fence and didn't know whether they were going to pre-order or whether they were going to wait are still either trying to decide or they're going to wait. And then of course the people who hated, well, they still hate, right? The people who hate EA and by default for some reason hate Anthem and hate everybody that plays the game or talks about the game are still going to hate it. The demos did not change any of that. It wasn't going to change any of that. It didn't matter. The demos themselves, like I said, were never going to increase sales. There's statistics, there's numbers out there that prove that game demos don't increase sales. As a matter of fact, they usually hurt sales, at least launch sales, right? So it didn't matter what they did. It wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to increase. I'm sure they knew that. The world knows that. But we had the demos anyway. About the only thing the demos could do, they did do, right? For the haters, these demos were sitting out there like wildebeest that are getting ready to cross during their migration across the rivers in Africa, right? And all the haters were out there in their little crocodiles.
What? Yeah.
And they were just waiting. They were waiting for the crossing to happen or the demos to go. And they were waiting for any bad thing to happen to be that wildebeest that breaks from the herd or is slow that they could pounce all over. And unfortunately, the VIP demo gave them a lot of free wildebeest, basically, if you will. The VIP demo alone laid enough track for their hate train to just get rolling full steam ahead. And it gave them so much momentum with their hate train and so much track to run on that they were then able to take things like the leaked microtransaction image. And they were able to take speculative information as far as whether it's $1 per shard, 100 shards, or whether the number of shards required, I guess, to buy an object was what it was going to be. And they were able to take that speculation and state it as fact and run with it because they had all the momentum. They had all the people who were hating it, and they had all the stuff going wrong with the demos that there wasn't much to fire back with, right? And then they could also take this image of this freaking chart and act like it was the end of the world, that it was, I guess, confusing. Wasn't to me. Wasn't to a lot of people, but for some reason it was. And they take it and blow it way out of proportion. Way. I'm sorry. You can say a lot of things. You can complain about the demo. You can do all that. But that chart? Really? That's what you're grasping for? It was the silliest thing I ever seen. But because the momentum of this hate train was rolling full speed ahead, there was nothing that was going to stop it. They were going to grab onto anything and everything at this point because they had all this other ammo to go with it. So if the demo, or demos, I keep saying demo like there was one. The demos, especially the public one though, I guess that's why I say demo. If it wasn't going to be a win, there was no way for it to be a win. Why did they do it, right? Why release it? Why not just be the wildebeest from the T-Mobile commercial and take the freaking bridge?
I'm also thinking about taking that bridge.
Nice.
And not even cross the river. Basically not do a demo. Not even do a beta, right? I think they needed a closed beta, but they could have done it, right? Could have took the bridge, but they didn't. They released a demo for everybody to enjoy or hate, whichever way you want to look at it. Like, once again, so you have to ask yourself, well, why? Why, right? For me, I think it's simple. I think they did it because the devs had a game they've been working on for years that they were proud of and that they loved, right? And they wanted to share it. Plain and simple. They wanted to share it. They wanted to share it with the people who really wanted the game, and they wanted to share it with the people who weren't sure about the game, and they didn't care about the hate. But they just want to share something they created. I mean, just imagine, it's like me as an architect. When I design a building, if it's something I'm proud of, I'll share it with everybody, right? Hey, look what I did. Look at my building. This is what I did. It's a great feeling, right? Everybody does that. And also, you know, I guess if you want to look at it, it maybe was a small win for the dev team because they got to see people enjoying the game. They got feedback from those people that they can use, right, to make it even better and see where they're going, see if they're heading in the right place. And they got to give a big thank you to the people who pre-ordered. So for them, I can see it as a small win. But trust me, it was no win for BioWare. It was no win, we know, for EA. I don't think you can get a win for EA no matter what, right? It was just not going to happen. It still wasn't a win for BioWare. But for me and the people who like the game, it's a great win, right? We got to play the game early. It's a game we like, game we want to play, and we get to play it early. And even if you didn't pre-order it, you got to play it early because it was open public, right? And if you pre-ordered it, you got to play it twice. You got to play it the weekend before and this past weekend. Big win for the people who like the game and want to play it. That simple. So I know some people say, well, that's a win. Well, no, it's not a win for Anthem though, right? It's just a win for the people who want to play Anthem. So because of this dev team and the way they're thrilled about this game, the way they communicate with everybody, you know, I hope you're playing it. I hope you like it as much as I do because I'm going to play it. And I'm going to play it because I don't care about the haters, right? I don't care that they don't like it. I don't care that they don't like me, that I'm going to play the game and support EA, as they say. Because my enjoyment of a game is not reliant on other people's enjoyment of the game or whether they're going to even buy it. It just isn't. I like when other people enjoy it, but I'm going to enjoy it either way. I enjoyed freaking Fallout 76, for goodness sake, that everybody hated on. I just did. Had fun with friends. Didn't matter. And I'm going to enjoy this. So if it's something you enjoy, something you want to play, enjoy the win that you got from the demo. Say thank you to the devs for giving you the chance to have that win. And if you're on Xbox and you're not on my friends list, shoot me a friend request. Be happy to game with you anytime. And if you have any comments on this video, any thoughts on what I'm saying, leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to talk, right? That's why I do this. That's why I make this video. So if you like the video, leave a like. If you don't, of course, leave an unlike or dislike. What is it? Unlike, dislike, who cares? You know, the thumb down thing. You got it. And until the next time, everybody, enjoy the game.